Everyone, this is Tejas Nikum. I am the founder and core developer for DappLabs. Today, I am joined by Rishikesh Bhamre, who is a junior developer on the team. Given his background, he mostly handles the research and development work around app building and blockchain development. Let's first quickly go over our POC goals, following which we'll be able to show you a live demonstration of the user actions on our POC and relevant backend logs. Well, the prime goal of our POC was quite simple. It was building a quiz application that allows for staking of branded tokens and offers users rewards based on the performance on these quizzes. The key actions that we demonstrated as a part of building this POC were usage of the OST airdrop functionality, usage of the OST user API to create and fetch users, and usage of the OST transactions API to create request, stake, and reward transactions as a part of the POC. Let's now start off by demonstrating the core functionality of our app. On the left, you can see the front end for the app. On the top right corner is a server running, which will spit out the backend logs. And below it is an additional terminal window, which is useful for conducting airdrops. Let's start off by signing up a new user. As you can see on the right hand side, we've signed up a new user and fetched details for it. You can see the address for the user here, which will be useful later on for viewing transactions on the OST KIT View block explorer. The token balance for the user seems to be 0 right now. So let's drop some tokens to the user. It shows the status of pending, and this is the airdrop UUID. Time has passed, so now let's check status for the airdrop. Great, we see that the status is now complete, which means the user should now have the tokens. If we refresh this page, we can see the token balance is 1.5 and earned by airdrop is 1.5. We can see the same reflected here, as the user named ND001 has an DPLT airdrop of 1.5. Well, to take this quiz, we need 2.5 DPLT, so let's request some tokens to get enough balance. Each of these requests basically transfers 1 DPLT to the user and executes a request grant transaction on the backend, which you can see here. Let's do that twice. You can see that the transaction executed twice. We now have enough balance to take the quiz. Let's start the quiz. You can see that starting the quiz basically executes a competition stake transaction on the backend, which stakes 2.5 DPLT, which is the fee for this quiz, as a part of the paying the participation fee. Let's quickly populate the quiz with some sample answers. And submit the quiz. Wow, we got a score of 100% and earned 5 DPLT as a result of our answers. Basically, submitting the quiz executes a CR stage 4 transaction, which transfers 5 DPLT from the company account to the user account since his score was 100%. If there was a lower score, let's say 80% or 60%, and a different transaction like CR stage 3 or CR stage 2 would have been executed, and a different number of tokens would have been transferred for the company to the user. If we now navigate back to the profile, we see the updated token balance and earned via quiz. If we try to take the quiz again, it shows an error since we've already taken the quiz. Let's now move on to OST KIT View block explorer to see the transaction. We are now on the OST View block explorer for our user with the contract address shown on the right here. We can see firstly that we airdrop tokens from this airdrop contract address to the user address. A relevant transaction can be seen here, transferring 1.5 DPLT from the airdrop contract address to the user address. Then executed 2 request grant transactions, which we can see here in the backend logs. These 2 transactions can be reflected here, transferring 1 DPLT from the company contract address to the user contract address. Finally, we took the quiz, which executed a competition stake transaction, which transferred 2.5 DPLT from the user's account to the company's account, which is reflected here. Later on, after submitting the quiz, we got a score of 100%, which executed a CR stage 4 transaction, which basically transferred 5 DPLT from the company contract address to the user address. For each of the transactions that we've discussed so far, we can also verify that the company contract address shown in these transactions here is the same as the one reflected in the block explorer. So as a part of this presentation, we hope that we've done a good job of introducing the team, specifying our POC summary and goals, showing you live user interactions with our POC and relevant backend logs, as well as viewing the relevant transactions on the OST View block explorer. Thank you, and until next time.